What is happening, everyone, and welcome back to Tom Spotlight. The news cycle never stops, and today we've got some absolutely massive updates that you do not want to miss. From the farthest reaches of the galaxy to the hottest legal battles right here on Earth, we are diving deep into the stories that are shaking things up. Get ready for the inside scoop, the breaking details, and everything you need to know to stay ahead. Let's get into it. First up, a major update on a beloved Marvel character's future. We're talking about a potential new mission, a new team, and a whole new chapter for a fan-favorite Avenger. But that's not all. We've got a celebrity legal drama that's heating up, with some huge names getting pulled into the spotlight. Plus, we're breaking down the latest in a high-stakes property dispute that's making headlines. And finally, a surprising development in a high-profile legal case that could change everything. Stick around, because you're about to get the unmissable rundown. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Guardians assemble for a new era. Fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe have been eagerly awaiting news about the future of their favorite characters, and a recent update offers a glimpse into what's next for Chris Pratt's iconic Star-Lord. More than 2 years after the release of Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3, which saw Peter Quill return to Earth to reunite with his grandfather, leaving the Guardians team behind with Rocket taking the helm as the new captain, new details are emerging about his potential solo trajectory. According to a report from the Cosmic Circus, specifically from insider Alex Perez, Star-Lord is slated to return to the MCU in a project that will see him assembling a new team of unlikely heroes. This suggests a departure from the familiar Guardians of the Galaxy lineup, hinting at a fresh direction for the character. Currently, Chris Pratt is the only original cast member confirmed to be reprising his role in future MCU installments. The report leaves it ambiguous whether other beloved Guardians characters, such as Rocket, Groot, or others from the original crew, will make appearances in upcoming projects. This leaves fans speculating about the potential dynamics and narratives that could unfold with a new ensemble. Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3, written and directed by James Gunn, was a critical and commercial triumph for Marvel Studios. The film boasted a star-studded cast including Zoe Saldana as Gamora, Dave Bautista as Drax, Sean Gunn as Kraglin, Karen Gillan as Nebula, Pom Klementieff as Mantis, Bradley Cooper as the voice of Rocket, and Vin Diesel as the voice of Groot. The ensemble was further enhanced by performances from Will Poulter as Adam Warlock, Chukwudi Iwuji as High Evolutionary, and Maria Bakalova as the voice of Cosmo the Space Dog. The film achieved a worldwide gross of over $845 million at the box office and garnered a certified fresh rating of 82% on Rotten Tomatoes, underscoring its widespread appeal and positive reception from both critics and audiences. The potential for Star-Lord to lead a new team opens up numerous creative possibilities. It could allow for the introduction of new characters and explore different corners of the MCU, while still leveraging the established charisma and appeal of Chris Pratt's portrayal. The success of the Guardians franchise has built a strong foundation, and this rumored new direction could be a strategic move to expand the universe and introduce fresh narratives. Audience reactions to this news have been a mix of excitement and curiosity. Many fans are eager to see Star-Lord in a new context, while others hope for the return of the original Guardians. The speculation about which new heroes might join him is already rampant across fan forums and social media. Hold on tight, because the universe is expanding, and so are the headlines. Next, we're diving into a legal dispute that's pulling Hollywood's elite into the courtroom. Hollywood's legal entanglements, a mansion, a lawsuit, and a star witness. In a surprising turn of events, Hollywood star Chris Pratt has found himself inadvertently drawn into a high-profile legal battle involving pop sensation Katy Perry and a contentious $15 million mansion dispute. The case, which has been ongoing since 2020, centers on the purchase of an expansive 8.9-acre estate in Montecito, California. Originally bought by U.S. Army veteran Carl Westcott for approximately $11 million just 2 months prior to agreeing to sell it to Perry and her then-partner Orlando Bloom. Westcott's legal challenge stems from his claim that at the time of signing the contract, he was heavily medicated following a significant 6-hour surgery. He argues that his mental state rendered him of unsound mind and therefore incapable of giving his free, voluntary, or intelligent consent to the sale. A week after the transaction, as the effects of the medication wore off, Westcott states he regained mental clarity and attempted to withdraw from the deal. Despite Perry's representatives offering a sum greater than his original purchase price, Westcott refused to proceed. The legal proceedings have been complex, with the first phase of the trial concluding in November 2023 when a judge upheld Perry's purchase agreement. The case has since moved into the damages phase, which recommenced on August 21. Perry is seeking an additional $6 million in damages, alleging that she lost $3 million in potential rental income over the 4 years she was unable to take possession of the property. Furthermore, she claims that Westcott's alleged lack of maintenance resulted in an estimated $2.29 million in repair costs to restore the home. Recent court filings, submitted on July 31 by Westcott's legal team, have brought Chris Pratt into the narrative. The filings allege that Katy Perry subsequently rented out the property to Pratt and his wife. Notably, the documents also mention that Maria Shriver, Chris Pratt's mother-in-law, was reportedly in a bidding war with Perry for the same house back in 2020. This competition, the filings suggest, is what prompted Perry to increase her initial offer from $13.5 million to the final $15 million. The filings further contend that the $2.29 million in estimated repairs is unsubstantiated, and that Perry was able to rent the property as is to Chris Pratt, with rumors circulating that he paid around $150,000 in rent for the summer. While Chris Pratt has not been formally deposed or summoned as a witness, legal experts suggest his current tenancy of the property could be relevant to Katy Perry's claims and the ongoing damages trial. This situation adds another layer of celebrity entanglement to an already contentious property dispute, reminiscent of Perry's previous legal battles, including a 2017 case involving a Los Angeles convent. Audience impact. The legal maneuverings have sparked widespread discussion online, with many dissecting the details of the property dispute and Pratt's unexpected involvement. Legal analysts are weighing in on the potential impact of Pratt's residency on Perry's case, while fans are captivated by the unfolding drama. This high-stakes legal drama continues to unfold, with significant implications for all parties involved. Now, let's shift focus to another legal development that places a major star squarely in the witness box. Star-studded legal showdown, Pratt named in Perry's mansion dispute. Chris Pratt, the acclaimed actor known for his roles in the Marvel and Jurassic World franchises, has been identified as a potential witness in the ongoing legal battle between pop superstar Katy Perry and an 86-year-old Army veteran over a lavish $15 million California mansion. This high-profile property dispute, which has simmered since 2020, is intensifying as the case enters its damages phase, bringing Pratt into the periphery of this celebrity legal entanglement. The core of the disagreement revolves around Perry and her former partner Orlando Bloom's attempt to purchase a sprawling estate in Montecito, California, for $15 million from veteran Carl Westcott. Westcott, who had occupied the home for only 2 months prior to the sale agreement, later contested the transaction. His claim centers on his assertion that he was under the influence of opioids and painkillers following a major 6-hour surgery at the time of signing. He argues that this medical condition seriously impaired his mental faculties to the point he was of unsound mind and not competent to give his free, voluntary, or intelligent consent to the contract. A week after the contract was signed, Westcott stated he felt mentally clear again once the surgical medication had subsided and consequently withdrew his consent for the sale. Perry and Bloom's representatives countered by presenting Westcott with a financial offer exceeding his initial purchase price, an offer he ultimately rejected. This impasse has led to a protracted legal dispute. The trial, bifurcated into 2 phases, saw an initial ruling in November 2023, where a judge ruled in favor of Perry, upholding the validity of the original sales contract. The proceedings resumed on August 21 to address the damages phase. Perry is pursuing the remaining $6 million of the sale price. having previously paid $9 million into escrow upon gaining ownership in 2024. She contends that the delay in taking possession cost her $3 million in lost fair market rental income over 4 years. Additionally, Perry asserts that Westcott's alleged neglect of the property during this period led to $2.29 million in necessary repairs to restore it to its original condition. Recent court filings, dated July 31, reveal Westcott's legal team has requested that Pratt be questioned as a witness. The filings state that Perry has rented the property to Pratt and his family. Furthermore, they highlight that Pratt's mother-in-law, Maria Shriver, was a competing bidder for the property in 2020, which allegedly prompted Perry to increase her initial offer from $13.5 million to the final $15 million. The defense also challenges the $2.29 million repair estimate, suggesting it is fabricated and that Perry was able to lease the property to Pratt without issue. While Pratt has not been formally deposed, his current occupancy of the disputed property makes his testimony potentially significant. The judge's earlier comments about avoiding a celebrity circus by questioning construction workers instead of Mr. Bloom suggest a focus on factual evidence over celebrity involvement, but Pratt's direct connection to the property could still prove crucial. Audience impact. The inclusion of Chris Pratt as a potential witness has amplified public interest in the case, with social media buzzing about the intersection of Hollywood careers and legal disputes. Many are keenly watching how this celebrity involvement will influence the trial's outcome. This legal entanglement is far from over, with potential star witnesses adding to the drama. Now, let's pivot to another significant development concerning a beloved character's future in the vast cinematic universe. Star-Lord's next mission. Rumors swirl on Chris Pratt's MCU future. Fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe are buzzing with anticipation following new rumored details about the future of Chris Pratt's character, Peter Quill, also known as Star-Lord. It has been over 2 years since Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3 hit theaters, concluding a significant chapter for the cosmic team. In the film's closing moments, Quill made the emotional decision to return to Earth to reconnect with his grandfather, leaving the Guardians in Rocket's capable hands as the new captain. According to a report from the Cosmic Circus, citing insider Alex Perez, Star-Lord's next adventure in the MCU is expected to involve him forming a new team of unlikely heroes. This suggests a departure from the familiar Guardians of the Galaxy ensemble, hinting at a fresh narrative direction for the character. As of now, Chris Pratt is the sole confirmed original cast member from the Guardians franchise slated to return. The report leaves it uncertain whether other key characters, such as Rocket, Groot, Drax, Mantis, or Nebula, will feature in future MCU projects, leaving fans to speculate about potential reunions or entirely new character dynamics. Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3, masterfully written and directed by James Gunn, was a resounding success both critically and commercially. The film grossed over $845 million worldwide and received widespread acclaim, holding a certified fresh rating of 82% on Rotten Tomatoes. The ensemble cast included MCU veterans like Zoe Saldana as Gamora, Dave Bautista as Drax, Karen Gillan as Nebula, Pom Klementieff as Mantis, Bradley Cooper as the voice of Rocket, and Vin Diesel as the voice of Groot. They were joined by newcomers Will Poulter as Adam Warlock, Chukwudi Iwuji as High Evolutionary, and Maria Bakalova as the voice of Cosmo the Space Dog. The prospect of Star-Lord leading a new team opens up exciting possibilities for the MCU. It could serve as a vehicle to introduce new characters, explore different cosmic locales, and develop Quill's leadership skills in a fresh context. Given the immense popularity of the Guardians franchise, this rumored direction could be a strategic move to expand the universe and engage audiences with novel storylines. Audience impact. The news has generated considerable excitement among fans, with many eager to see Pratt's Star-Lord in a new capacity. Discussions are already active on social media platforms regarding who might join this potential new team and what kind of missions they might undertake. This rumored new direction for Star-Lord promises an exciting future for the MCU character. Now, stay tuned as we wrap up with a quick recap of all today's top stories and our call to action. We've covered a lot today. Star-Lord might be forming a new team in the MCU. Chris Pratt is unexpectedly involved in Katy Perry's massive mansion legal battle, and new details have emerged about Pratt's potential witness status in that very case. Don't miss out on any of these developing stories. Hit that like button if you found this update valuable, subscribe to Tom's Spotlight for your daily dose of breaking news, and ring that notification bell so you're always the first to know. Plus, let us know your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all our social channels for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.